I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but is that the sun? Is the sun actually out? Are we finally starting to have some spring? Like, the sky's actually blue, it's not full of clouds, it's not raining, it's sunny. About blinking time. Oh, and there's my little horsey friends over there. I still don't know their names. Me and Andy just literally call them Rolo and Jaffa. Rolo's on the left, Jaffa is on the right. This weather is making me so happy. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new weekly vlog. I was going to start this video yesterday because I had freshly washed my hair yesterday morning, and then I had a meeting with our interior designer, which I'll tell you about a bit later, and the day just completely got away with me. I didn't end up actually filming any like reels or anything that I was supposed to film. So yeah, I didn't actually end up filming, so I didn't actually end up styling my hair properly. I literally washed my hair, stuck it up in a ponytail, and that was that. And I wanted to show you how I've been styling my hair recently because I've been having a few really nice comments, so I thought I'd do a quick tutorial this morning. But yeah, usually I'd like to style my hair from damp, sort of like from freshly washed, but then thinking about it I thought, well, not everybody styles their hair from when it's washed. You know, when you've got 2-3 day old hair and you need to style your hair again, you know, we need tutorials for that as well. So I thought I'd show you how I've been using the Dyson Air app to style my hair, and a few little tips, tricks for helping, you know, the curls last and the style last, particularly for if you're not doing it from freshly washed hair, as I am today. So let me just find my part in. I'm really sorry if this is going to be annoying, but I've got my mirror over here, so if you do see me keep looking in this direction, that is why. There we go. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to section my hair. I do mine in just 2 sections. The thicker your hair, I'd suggest probably more sections. So I literally split my hair in half, so I have a top half and a bottom half. And I'm just going to tie back that top half with a bobble so that it's out of my way. There we go. And I'm just going to focus on the bottom half. And then before I just jump into this tutorial, I did want to just say a really quick thank you to so many of you. Left me such a lovely comment on the last vlog after I had my tiny little rant at the end. But yeah, just thank you so much if you did leave me a lovely comment. They're so appreciated. They're so lovely. I think sometimes in this sort of industry, you know, I'm well aware that I am open to criticism and negative comments and all of that, and I'm not naive about that. And I do, as I said in the last vlog, I do just not let the negative ones affect me, but I would be lying if I said sometimes they do, because, you know, we're all human, and I'm sure, you know, you guys can relate if someone says something horrible to you. As much as you're probably able to brush off the odd one, when you get a few comments, sometimes it's easy to let, you know, be a bit sensitive to them. But yeah, it really made such a difference though, reading all your guys' lovely, just kind of encouraging comments, and it really did cancel out those silly little comments that I'd even given the time of day. It really cancelled them out for me, and I just felt, yeah, I just felt really grateful and appreciative. I'm just putting some deodorant on. It's just sat in front of me and I can't remember if I put any on this morning. Does anyone else have that? I feel like I did, but I feel like it was such a long, it was a fair few hours ago. But yeah, I'm just very appreciative of you guys anyway. But anyway, no more negativity, let's jump into this little hair tutorial. So I'm just going to split the bottom layer in half at the back and bring both sections around the front. And the way I usually style my hair is I work from back to front. So a couple of products to put you onto. A couple of these have been proper game changers for me. Especially, I mean, I use this product in particular whether my hair is dry or damp, but I have found that when on days like today, when I'm styling my hair from dry and not freshly washed, this does really help to especially with the Dyson Air app, to help the curls hold. And I feel like since introducing this product, I have been leaning more towards using the Dyson Air app, because one thing that did put me off before is the curls didn't last. And I know I've seen endless tutorials of, oh, pin the curls up, da da da. That's great. To tell you the complete truth, I don't have time usually, and I just find that such a faff. It really puts me off. If I'm getting ready to go on a night out and I've got 2 hours to sit blissfully and get ready and have a drink of wine and, you know, sit back, relax, enjoy the getting ready process, that's fine. On a day-to-day basis, I'm just being honest, it's not realistic for me. I can't sit here and do pin curls every morning. So yeah, it was just a case that I wasn't really using the Dyson to actually curl my hair. I used it to dry my hair and smooth my hair every single time, you know, my hair had a wash. But now I'm using it. So this is a brand. I need to create a video at the end of the year showing all of the brand names, product names, place names that I just can't say. I think this is a Japanese brand by the looks of it. I'm going to show you the bottle. Homeware. I'm going to put what it's called on the screen. Homeware. Should we call it my shoe? Homeware. Anyway, it's a blow dry spray. So essentially, see what it says, a heat active blow dry spray and primer used to discipline hair before styling for added manageability with a soft and supple feel. There you go. I'm just going to call it shoe. So we're going to use a bit of shoe, and I'm going to just spritz, I'd say a generous amount. I'm almost making my hair damp before using the Dyson. But instead of just spraying it with water, I'm spraying it with a bit of shoe. There we go. So you can see my hair looks a little bit damp. It's not soaking wet. So I'm going to use the larger barrel attachment. So you can get ones that are slightly thinner than this. I'm using the bigger one. The trick to making it look like a blow dry is that the curls face towards your face, usually, especially around yours, around your face. I know usually the whole mantra of curling hair is curl it away from your face, and usually if I was doing a wave I would, but I feel like for the blow dried look, curling towards your face just seems to work better. But feel free to do whatever you think suits you best, to be honest, but I find this way just looks better on me. So I'm just going to take a small section from the back, about sort of this thick, not too thin, not too thick. Now I can already feel that this bit didn't get any of this stuff on there, so I'm just going to make sure had a good spritz, and then I'm just going to curl. So I like to let the ends of the hair grab and then let it go. Hold this out the way. You might lose a couple of bits if you've got too much hair, that's fine. You can pick those up in the next one. I'm going to sit like this for about 20 seconds, and then when I feel like it's been on long enough, I'm just going to flip the heat down to cold and hold it for a further maybe 7-8 seconds. Then I'm going to stop, take it out. There we go, can we see that little cute ringlet we've got there? There we go, just flick it away. And that is literally the step I'm going to repeat over my entire head. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and carry on with the rest of my hair. Now I've got to the more front pieces, I'll show you the little trick for getting that proper bouncy, kind of like flicky ends kind of vibe. So for these bits, you want to swap your barrel over to the one that points in the opposite direction. So usually you'd use this for doing curls, sort of curling away from your face. We want to put the barrel on, which I have, and then the way you hold the air at, you want to be holding it horizontally to your face and letting the hair curl up like that. So let me show you. And you really want to take the time to make sure the ends of the hair have really wrapped around. And then when you release the hair down, can you see how it's got this proper bouncy, almost jumping back on itself? That's what we want. I'm going to put the tiniest bit of hairspray just on that, flick it behind, and then do the same again with these bits. So that is one bottom half of my hair done. I'm going to come back and brush these out, obviously. So I'm just going to repeat everything I've done there exactly the same on the opposite side. I'm back again, guys, because I have done the one half of my top section hair exactly the same as I did the bottom, but now I have come to these little front pieces. I thought I'd just quickly show you what I do. It's exactly the same, but just to show you. I don't really have bangs, so to speak. I do have slightly shorter pieces, so I kind of section those, and then I have the other bit here. I'm going to do the horizontal trick. There you go. So you can see how it's got that really nice kind of curly bounce. And this little bit, I'm just going to leave until the very end, until that side's ready to do. And what I'll do is I'll join up my two front pieces and style them together. Be right back. I'm going to do everything on this side and then come back to you when I've got two little front dangly pieces. Okay guys, I told you I'll be back when I've got my two little bits at the front. I'm going to use some of this Colour Wow Raise, oh there we go, Raise the Root, and I'm just going to spray it literally on the root. And then blow dry it back. Can you see how my hair just wants to go poof and stay up? Ooh. And that just helps, gives my hair a little bit of a lift, literally raising the root. Now we've got this, I'm just going to brush it out, bit of hairspray, and then we are done. There we go guys, just a very undone kind of bouncy blowout. I don't like my hair to look too curly, if that makes sense. I prefer a blow dry to look very much like a 90s style, like, you know, the old, remember like the old supermodels, and where their hair would just look like they literally had just got up and it just looked like that. That's what I like. I don't want to see the definitions of curls. I want it to look lived in a little bit. I want it to look like a 2 or 3 day old blow dry. I just find doing this technique, it gives me that proper vibe. I really love it. But anyway, time for me to do some work, and then I think I'll show you through a couple of like the house plans we've got, and then later on today I'm going to try not scare the sun away, but hopefully I am taking Flicker cross country schooling because the weather looks good. It's a little bit windy, but the sun's out, the ground looks good, it's dry, so fingers crossed we're going to get out on grass. Okay guys, so as I mentioned earlier, had a very exciting meeting yesterday. Basically, we have sat down and have been planning out some of the rooms in the house and what we're going to do with them. We're going to start with the downstairs. So you'll see we've got a few different kind of mood boards and colours and samples. So I thought I'd just go through some of these and just show you some of the plans for the house, because they're going to be getting well underway in the next couple of weeks. Super excited. So I thought I'd start with the living room. So let's take you in there. So I'm sure all of you guys have seen our living room. At the moment, it's not too shabby, but it's obviously nowhere near finished. It's still quite bare, it needs furniture, and yeah, it just needs to be finished off. So let me show you some of the exciting plans. First of all, oh, Desmond, have you come to join us? Have you come to join us, sweetheart? First of all, how cool is this sketch that was done? I think that is so good, just to kind of show a little bit of what it's going to look like. So as you can see, either side of that fireplace, here and here, oh my god, Andrew's had the PlayStation in here. We're going to be having some sideboards with some pictures hanging above, with some lights and some panelling. So both these sides will kind of be symmetrical, which will be nice. The coffee table over here is staying. We're just going to obviously dress it as we usually do. Sofas will be changing. So what we have kind of figured is that the arms of these are just a little bit too big and bulky, and we just think we could find some that will go a little bit better in the room. And I'm not really a fan of them being grey. I want something a little bit more neutral, a bit like the coffee table. And then on the right over here, you might have noticed a little armchair. So we will be getting a chair to go in this corner. So this is basically just to show a few fabric samples and colours. As you can see, lots of kind of earthy tones, which is what I wanted to do. Because we have got quite a neutral carpet and a neutral coffee table that's staying, I wanted to warm the room up. So this is the colour that we've decided will be going on the walls in here. It's from a brand called Coat, and we've gone for Debate Club. Now when I hold it like this, you're probably thinking that looks quite similar to the colour already on your wall. But if I actually go and hold it up on the wall, you can now see how different and how much warmer the colour is. It looks so much more green when it's on the wall. It's kind of like a green grey. You can really see how blue toned and cool the colour on the wall currently looks. So this colour we've got at the minute is Farrow & Ball Ammonite. But yeah, we just wanted something a bit more warm and cosy. I think this is going to look so lovely with the brick. I just think it's going to change the whole vibe of the room. Obviously we're going to be panelling in here as well. This is the type of wood that we're looking for in terms of the sideboards, just to warm it all up. This is actually the fabric that we're going to be using for the curtains, which I'm so excited about. It's from Neptune, and this is actually a sample for their cushions. I fell in love with this when I saw it. and they actually do it in like a larger scale print for curtains, so I've decided to do that. So that in here we'll be having these as curtains. I think with this it's going to look so lovely. This is the fabric sample that we're having for the armchair that's going to sit in the corner. Big, comfy, it's almost like a love seat. But yeah, we thought rather than stick to the same colours as the sofa, we'd have a little bit more of a statement chair in the corner with maybe like a side table next to it and some bits on there. This is actually the fabric of our new sofas that will be in here, so you can kind of see now how all the tones come together. I didn't want it to look really matchy in here. I didn't want it to look like we'd got all matching furniture everywhere in here, because I feel like sometimes that's what can make a room look a little bit dated. So yeah, this is what we have opted for, and I'm so excited to see it all come together. These were also other colours that we were looking at. So this is Pan, the Tobacconist, and this one, which was a bit rogue, Sheldon, which is much more brown. But ultimately, I didn't want anything too bold on the walls, because I'll show you in a minute, we're going to go a bit more bold in a different room. So I wanted to keep it nice and cosy, neutral, but still, you know, having a little dash of colour here and there. So we didn't go for these ones in the end, even though I think this could have been really nice in here, but didn't go for that in the end. Don't get me wrong, I'm very excited to be doing up the house and kind of getting it to a more finished feel, but this is definitely the most exciting room for me. Kitchen, sort of dining, and I don't really know what you'd call this, kind of like a bit like the family area. I'd say the last room is more of the living room. This is very much just more of a family area. Look how bare it is in here. I've been holding off doing anything because I've just been really keen to get it right. Let me show you the plans for in here. Okay, so first of all, and probably one of the bigger changes that we'll be making in here, and something that will probably have the biggest impact, and that's the bifold windows. So as you can see, we have two, but they just look a little bit clunky at the minute. Very square, very angular. Same with our window here. We don't have any curtains or blinds here yet, mainly because we weren't sure what we wanted. So we have decided on a curtain, which will basically, let me turn you around, so we've got the light, will basically look like this, and we'll have a pair of them on this window and a pair of them on this window. So I think instantly that will change the whole vibe in here and make it feel cozier. And then on the blind, because I didn't want it to be too matchy, I've actually gone for this really sweet little pattern, which I think will look so lovely in that window over there. It will be so cute. And then guys, let me show you what colour we've gone for in here. I told you we we're going to go for a bit more of a bold colour, because the last thing I want in my house is for it to all look grey or beige. I want it to feel cosy. Now, as you can see in our kitchen, we have light cabinets. Apart from the island, all the cabinetry is really light, and there's not actually that much wall if you look, because we've obviously got our worktop that goes up the wall there as well. So there's not that much wall on show. The main side is this side. Now, as you can see, it looks a bit like a beige or grey whitewash, which isn't what I wanted. I've always known that I wanted more of a bolder colour over here, so that it will contrast with the sofa, and then we can kind of work around that. So this is the colour that we've gone for. Again, from Coat. This is their shade Nomad. The most gorgeous dark green. Honestly, I can't wait. It looks very dark on camera today because it's a very dull day. But I think putting this, let me put it on here. This on the wall, contrasting with the cream sofa, is going to just make everything feel so cosy. And I think because this is quite a large room, we can get away with it, and it's just going to look brilliant. I'm really excited. If I come and hold it up over here so you can see, and then you're going to have this blind next to it. I think it's all going to come together and just feel so lovely. Here we go, you can see here, this is the colour of our current cabinets in our kitchen next to this green. I just think that's so lovely. We're also going to be changing the door handles, as in on the physical doors, not the kitchen cabinet doors, to like more of a bronze. So they'll look black and bronzy, just to get rid of the silver. And again, warm everything up a little bit so it doesn't feel as cold. On this back wall, we are having built-in shelves down the sides, a row along the top and along the bottom. The TV will be coming down a smidge, the same colour as the new wall colour, and then we'll dress the shelves. The dining table and chairs are going to be changing. We're actually going for a round dining table here because it just all feels a little bit too angular. We've got the island, obviously a rectangular island next to a rectangular dining table next to an L-shaped sofa. There's too many angles and sides, so we're going to opt for a round dining table, which I have already found, with dining chairs to match, so that'll be exciting. The doggy beds are unfortunately moving, aren't you pups? You'll be moving house. Not very far, they're literally just going behind me, but in this corner we're going to be having a sideboard with possibly a mirror or a nice picture above it, just to use this space a little bit better and open it up a little bit, because you can see, sorry Desi, but your bed does kind of block the walkway a little bit and it makes this space feel a little bit small. So no doggy beds there, and just to open this up, and they're actually getting a lovely spot over here instead, which is much better. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. In here, in terms of the sofa is staying. These cushions will be having a bit of a makeover though. We're going to add a lot more cushions in nice fabrics just to try and finish it off. A couple of more brown and orangey cushions as well, just to mix it up with the colours. This is the first bit of work that's going to be done, so that's exciting. In the meantime, there's going to be deliveries. I think our dining table and things like that are going to be getting delivered over the next couple of weeks. But in terms of like actual work and decorating, that's going to be the first thing to be happening, so super excited for that. And the final room downstairs to be getting a bit of a makeover will be Andrew's office, and I've got a little sketch of that to show you. I can't take you in there unfortunately because he's in there working at the minute, but this is going to be the new kind of vibe. So again, we're going to do some built-in shelves at the back, a little bit of cabinetry with the desk built in. So Andrew will sit there, his screen and his desk chair will be there. We're going to have the TV in there on the wall opposite the window, and then look to get some sort of soft chair or maybe even a tiny sofa if we can fit that in there. Half panelling in there again. These are the kind of colour schemes we've gone for. Andrew loves his blue, so I can't remember if it's this. Oh yeah, it is this blue. It's actually this blue that he really likes from Coat. So that's going to be on the panelling, so just on this bit here, and then the bit above is going to be left quite neutral, very similar to what we've got now. So that will be nice. Got the fabric for his blind, it's going to go up in there, and then when we have like a soft chair in there, we're going to go for this brown leather. All of the knobs and handles are going to be a nice brass colour, and this is the fabric for his desk chair. It's going to be going in there, so you can kind of see the overall vibe, but I think he's going to absolutely love having a nice finished office, and he gets his office done before mine, so I'm very jealous. But yeah, it's going to look really, really good. I'm really excited for him. We are just in the box. Flicker is in the back, Andy's designated driver for today. Just on our way to the cross-country, what am I trying to say? The cross-country place, to do a bit of cross-country schooling with Flicker. So lots of like rustic, solid fences, all on grass. I think there's a water jump there. Just to basically get, I was going to say get her head in the game, but probably mine as well, before our first event at the weekend, because of the rubbish weather we've been having recently, all of my like recent plans to get out and do something like this have just been rained off because the ground hasn't been safe. So we've had a few dry days, thank God, so we are finally heading out now. So a little bit later than I would have liked to have got her out, but nothing we could do about that, I'm afraid. So it's a little bit windy, so slightly hoping it's not going to make her too fresh, but she was very jolly to get on the box. She was shouting goodbye to all of her friends. She's honestly so vocal, especially when you go somewhere new. But yeah, this is her in the box now. That's her in the back there, just chilling, being a good girl. She's not eating her hay though. She's looking out the window. I bought my GoPro with me. Ooh. I bought my GoPro with me to try and get some, like, obviously riding point of view footage. I don't know how much footage I'm going to be able to get on the ground, but yeah, we'll see. But anyway, let's go and do a bit of fun cross country. You know what, when I was saying I hope it's not too windy.
Very windy.
Very windy. So
Look at your boots.
come on. Oh, you little gremlin. You little monster. Don't try and throw me off. You're enjoying yourself.
Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
Shout. I knew you'd want to shout. Come on. Good girl. She was good actually. Considering we're on our own, and she wanted to see where other horses were. She didn't. She did everything I asked of her. She had one slightly excitable moment, but I don't think Andy got that on camera. I think you might see it on the GoPro actually.
Oh, yeah.
Where she had a little squeal and a buck, but I think
She's still there.
she flew away.
She's there. Oh, it's very white.
Thing is, I don't mind. I don't mind her having a little excitable buck because it just shows that she's feeling. Oh my god, my hair. It just shows that she's feeling good. She doesn't do anything out of naughtiness, so yeah, I think she's enjoyed herself. I've had fun, despite the wind. Right, whew. Let's get this saddle off. Hello. Hello, sweet angel. All finished. Flicker's tucked up in bed with her dinner. And I thought, well, seeing as I literally haven't eaten all day, I don't know how I haven't managed to eat anything all day. I feel like I had a slight, oh, sorry about that, son. I had a slight nervy belly about going out, so I've treated myself to a little midweek McDonald's. I feel like the whole reason, really, that you eat healthily is so that it cancels out any cheeky little McDonald's. That's what I'm going to go with. But anyway, I am going to finish eating my McDonald's and then I'm going to head home. Good morning, guys. Oh my god, I look like an American football player. Why do I look so big and wide? I think the jacket was like blending into the seat. It made my shoulders look like they're out here. I was supposed to be in London today, but basically 2 out of 3 of my meetings got rescheduled. So rather than take that schlep down to London for the sake of one meeting, which is basically a whole day out of my week, for one meeting, we decided to rearrange that so that I can go down and have them all on the same day again. So I think I'm going down potentially next week now. I'm down next week for a little event, but anyway, so not in London anymore and I am at home. So I had a quick ride on Flickr this morning. She was so good at the cross country the other day. It's our event at the weekend, our first event, and I just realised that when this vlog goes live, this vlog actually goes live the day after the event. So by the time you're watching this, you'll probably already know how it went, but I'll do a little debrief in next week's vlog and let you know how it went, for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram. Yeah, a little bit nervy, but we'll be fine. Andy has literally just been texting me and said, we were talking about my birthday, so it's my birthday, it's less than 2 months now. So June the 16th is my birthday and it's my 30th birthday, so quite a big one. And I've said all my life, like not all my life, but for the last few years I've always said, oh yeah, for my 30th, I want to party, or I don't know, I want to go away. Like I've always said I really want to do something. And now it's rolled around and maybe I'm just getting boring. I just don't really care. And I don't know whether it's just I've reached a happy medium in my life where actually I'm just pretty content, and honestly, maybe that sounds super boring, but, or tell a lie, let me rephrase. I would like to do something, don't get me wrong, but the idea of a party really doesn't appeal to me. Like, I don't really want a party. I'd really like to just be around my closest friends and yeah, doing stuff that we all love. So I don't really know what I'm going to do for my 30th anymore, but Andy basically just texts me being like, now are you absolutely sure you don't want to do anything like this? Because it'll be too late. And I'm like, yeah, honestly, I am fine. I don't want to do anything like that. So I think he's fretting in case he pulls the plug on anything and then when it rolls around I'm like, I wanted a party. But no, I've said I don't want to do a party or anything like that. Do you know what I actually really quite like to do? There's a couple of days before my birthday, there's actually a horse show, like an international, like a big thing, Bolesworth. It's up in Cheshire, so and I love Cheshire. And I'm really just, it's on the 14th is the day that I'd like to go and, go and watch it. And you can get like VIP tickets. And with that, you get like a really nice place to sit and watch, and you get like an afternoon tea. And everyone knows watching this, I am like an 80-year-old and I love an afternoon tea. So that, like, I just think that maybe that's not that exciting for my 30th, but I'd really love to go and do that, have my afternoon tea, watch that. Obviously a champagne afternoon tea, let's be honest. I'm not literally going to sip cups of tea for my birthday. But that would just tick a lot of boxes. I love my horses, love my champagne, love my afternoon tea, love a day out. And then maybe we could go for like, I don't know, a nice dinner out in Cheshire somewhere, stay over the night. That might be nice. I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks with my girlfriends, and we're kind of classing that as a little bit of like a getaway for my 30th. We're kind of going to celebrate. Have I said where I'm going? We're going to Ibiza, so we're going to kind of celebrate a bit there as well. So I think because I don't really feel like I'm missing out on doing stuff. I'm still seeing my friends around my birthday. The following week after my birthday, it's Ladies' Day at Ascot. So I've got tickets to go and watch that. So yeah, I think because I am seeing my friends and doing things around my birthday, I don't really feel this need to do anything huge, but maybe I'm boring, I don't know. Let me know, guys, if there's like any ideas you can give me, or just something different. Do you know what I would really love to do? Again, this is me getting old. When we were on holiday last year, we did this wine tasting thing. We were in Greece, so obviously it was lovely weather, lovely wine tasting, and I had such a fun time. Granted, there was a lot of wine consumed, so no wonder I had a fun time. But I actually really enjoyed it. Like, I would love, maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know, but anyway, so I've been getting some work done this morning, getting all my bits and bobs filmed, and I've just come to our local like farm shop. I need to pick up a few little bits. It's called Doddington's. It's near to where we live. It's got this gorgeous like house and gardens and stuff. I'll show you a little clip of that in a minute. But yeah, I've just popped here because I need to get a couple of little bits and bobs, so I thought I would bring you with me. How gorgeous is that? I think you can have weddings and things here as well, but so gorgeous. But anyway, I'm just going to pop in here and have a little look around. Well, back in the car, I ended up getting a lot more than I bargained for, to be honest. Oh gosh, the sun. I had to go in just to get a couple of little bits, basically like a little present for my friend. And then I was in there and I spotted, well, first of all, it started off with dog bowls. Because of us changing the kitchen, I thought, oh, it'd be really nice to treat Desi and Bolly to a new little dog bowl for their breakfasts and their dinner. And it'll go with like the new decor that's going to happen. And then it just spiralled and I ended up getting a fair few bits, but it's a couple of things I had seen before when I was in there and I hadn't got them because I was so paranoid to buy new stuff for the house because I knew we were going to be decorating. And I don't know, I've always been a bit of an overthinker and I'm so scared to buy the wrong thing in case it doesn't go. And then the like interior designer that's kind of helping us do the house, she really like put it into perspective to me, and she said like you'll never dislike a house that's full of things you love, and that kind of just clicked for me. Rather than overthinking every single tiny purchase, like, oh, is this vase gonna go? Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to overcomplicate it. So I didn't, and I'm gonna have a stern word with her because that's not been good for my bank balance, because I went in there and was just like, yeah, I like this, I'm just gonna buy it. And I'm glad I did, because now, looking over all the stuff that I've got, it all does go. And I love it all. So, yeah, if you are like me and you overthink a few silly little purchases for the house, just do it. Just do it, because you'll always like it. So, anyway, I am going to head back and then I wasn't intending for this to be a haul. I actually wanted to show you a few clothes when I got back. But I'm going to show you some house stuff first. So, doing a little mini haul when we get home. What have I got in here? Have I got something for you? Have I got something for you? Doggies, what have we got? I don't know why you're that excited. I've got a little present for you too. Are you excited? Oh my, what have you bought me? What have you bought me? When I got back from Doddington's, Andy said to me, there's some hummus in the fridge that needs to be eaten today. So I was like, I volunteer, I'll do it, I'll take one for the team. I'll eat it, won't I, Des? You're not having any. Absolutely not. No, this is far too nice for doggies. Far too nice for doggies. I feel like, you know, Miss Trunchbull in Matilda, when she puts that chocolate in her mouth and she's like, much too good for children. This is much too good for doggies, you're not having it. No, because you're making me feel bad now. You have your own treats, let me have mine. Just grab myself a cheeky Coke Zero. Whenever I have anything fizzy, I always drink it with my glass straw. And I know this sounds so weird, but I've started taking one in my bag if I go out for food. Like we went to the pub a couple of weeks ago and I took a glass straw with me just so that I know if I have a Coke or something that I think might potentially stain my teeth, because, you know, I've got composite bonding and I like them to stay bright and white. So yeah, I always have a glass straw in case anyone's concerned that, you know, I might be staining my teeth by drinking this. I literally put this as far back in my mouth as possible so that this doesn't even touch my teeth, and the same with my iced coffee as well. Anyway, let me show you what I bought, because I've got a lovely little haul here. Oh, I don't know where to start. Let's start here. So first of all, out their home section, I bought this like aged looking pot. I just thought this was lovely. I don't know where it's going to go, I just liked it, and that's my mantra. So it was only £22.95, so 23 quid, which I didn't think was bad. It's heavy, it feels really, oh, hello, hello. Feels really substantial. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to put it in the kitchen. Maybe, I'll move that, maybe on here. You guys, yeah, you probably can't see that, but I'm going to put it in here, I think, somewhere. But then this can go somewhere else. Next up, I treated Desi and Bolly to new little doggy bowls. Let me take the cardboard off just so you can see it. I love these because they've got a little wood stand, and Bolly is the worst for taking his breakfast and dinner on a little walk around the house. He moves his bowl everywhere, so I got these with some little rubber pads on the bottom just to stop him from being able to move it around. He'll still 100% find a way to move it, but oh well. I just like they're green on the inside, they've got Bon Appetit on them, and I thought with the new decor that's going to be in here, it'd be nice to get some little dog bowls that match. I just thought they were really sweet. Really happy with them. Pop them over here. Super random, but I picked up a apron because of all the things I don't have a cooking apron. And Andy actually pointed out to me the other day, what was I making? I think it was pasta, oh, it was bolognese. And I was literally splashing it up myself, and I was like, and he was like, put an apron on. I was like, I don't have one. So I can't even get that out. I literally cannot get that out. Ugh. Who made this? Desi, don't run off. Why are you scared? Oh my god, I can't get it out. I can't show it you, but here's a picture of it. It's just a cute green apron. Also got just a couple of random bits. How cute are these napkins? Got little animals on them. Just thought that was really nice. We've got our friends coming round for dinner over the bank holiday weekend next week. I don't know what I'm cooking yet. I might potentially do a roast if the weather's still a bit naff. This time last year, we were able to have a barbecue. How ridiculous is that? And now I'm talking about still doing Sunday roasts. The weather has been so bad this spring. Hopefully, I would like to do a barbecue, but I doubt it. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a roast, but I wanted some cute little napkins, so I got them. And I also got these coasters with these little flower details on them, because I don't know what happens to my coasters. I'm adamant that Andy keeps breaking them, like in secret, and he's then obviously hiding, throwing the evidence away, because my coasters keep going missing. I haven't got a set of 4 now, so when people come round, I don't have anything. And obviously with doing the kitchen up and, you know, new furniture, I don't want to be ruining it. So I did pick up these cute little coasters. Let me open these actually. Oh, that's cute. They're all a little bit different look. That's nice. I picked up some new placemats for the kitchen. I love these kind of like woven looking ones. Just thought they were nice. So I picked up 4 of those. And then these, oh, I think you're gonna like these. How cute. How cute are these green wine glasses? I mean, actually, it says they're gin glasses, but I think I'll put a glass of wine in there. I just thought they would be so lovely. I got 4 of them. I was actually looking for champagne or like Prosecco flutes glasses because, again, I don't have a full set of 4 anymore. I think I literally have 1. Again, Andy has been breaking them. So I think he's been sticking them in the dishwasher, even though I say to him, if you're going to wash them, hand wash them. I think he's been shoving them in the dishwasher and they've been breaking. So I need to get some more. So I actually was going to pick some up, but they didn't really have any that I liked, but they did have these. How nice is that going to be on new dining table with this, some wine glasses? I just thought these were so cute. So yeah, I picked up 4 of these. I also thought in the summer, you know, when we sat outside, eventually, when we can sit outside, these will be so nice to have for a barbecue. But I mean, they'll get used for a roast dinner first, probably. I also very randomly, with karate chop it, just picked up this cushion. I've already explained what we're doing in here, but I think it's potentially really good to go on the sofa in here. So I did pick this up. Oh, I'm loving my little haul. And then this is just a really random thing. I saw this in there and I bought it for Andy as a little thank you. Because he has helped me recently with the horse in terms of driving us places. I saw this, how cute is this? It's a little golf club bottle opener. And Andy does love his beers. He loves his bottled beers. And I thought, when he comes back from playing golf, he can use this to open his beers. Oh no, it's only little, it's only a cute little thing, but I just thought it was very, very sweet. And he's really chuffed with it, he really likes it. So it comes in a little thing, how cute. And then finally, I didn't actually get much in terms of food. As I said, we've got our friends coming round, so I just grabbed a few like cheeses because I think they're going to stay over the night. So we'll probably have like an early-ish dinner. But then later on, you know, when everyone gets hungry again, you want to bring out the cheese and the crackers. So I picked up these. I mean, it's nothing really fancy. I just grabbed a camembert. I grabbed a Just Jane cheddar. I also grabbed this one, a mature cheddar with pickled onion. I love pickled onion. So this one's more for me. Don't be shocked if this is gone before our friends even come round. But that just looked lovely. And then I grabbed a manchego as well. Andy loves manchego. And finally, I grabbed this dressing, this green pesto dressing. I love pesto, and this was recommended to have on pastas with like Italian dishes. So we love Italian food. You can put this on like ciabatta, breads, tomatoes, a tomato salad. It just looked really, really nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I probably could have made something, but it's nice to have just quick little things like this in the cupboard for just when you want to spice up a meal. So anyway, that is my little random home haul that wasn't meant to be a home haul. I went in for one thing, but sometimes these things happen. What can I say? So guys, at the minute I am currently working, one of the brands I'm working with anyway is Boohoo. Now the way I work with brands is not all the brands that I work with necessarily get shown on my channel, on my Instagram. So the way some collaborations work is some brands, they love your content and they want you to create content for them to share just on their page. It's a way for brands to kind of diversify what their content looks like. They're not paying for the exposure on your channel necessarily. So this isn't an ad for Boohoo or anything. It's a parcel that I've not even opened, as you can see. But I'm basically doing a video for them showing how to style maxi skirts. And a couple of the items that I picked, they honestly look like dupes for the Zara bomber jackets. So I thought I've got to show them. I'll show them, give you my first impression, because yeah, I'm all about if I can find a bargain and something's more affordable, but the quality's there and it's decent, I want to tell you about it. I'll give you my honest opinion, guys. I'm not going to say, oh my god, this is amazing if it's not. But yeah, I thought I'd try this first. You know the grey textured, let me get it. So this is from Zara, this is my grey textured bomber jacket. And I noticed they had their own in this camel colour, which I really liked. So I'm going to compare the two because the Zara one, Zara did two. They did like an expensive one, which was like their merino wool, which was I think 90 odd pound. And this one, which was like, I think it was 50 quid, just under. But the quality of this, don't get me wrong, it's not supposed to be thick, but it's light. I can't imagine it would cost that much to replicate. So let's just see. Hold them up. So this is the Boohoo one, this is the Zara one. And you'll see, they look pretty similar. The Zara one is a bit bigger, it's slightly more oversized. I got this Boohoo one in a UK size 10 because I did want it to be a little bit bigger, but perhaps I could have gone for the 12 to make it more oversized. I'm usually a size 8, but let's try this on. The first thing that I'm noticing is the lining. So the lining of the Zara one is just, is literally like the same as the outside. It's that woolly material. This one has a lining like this, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I'd rather it look like the Zara one. Oh, okay, the arms look nice. Sorry guys, I'm gonna look in the mirror here. Do you know what? I don't hate that. Now it's a little bit more elasticated. Can you see this elastication bit here? Which the Zara one doesn't have, which I think makes it sit a bit more oversized. Even though it's not as big as I'd like, I don't think that looks bad at all. Like if I was to tell you this was from Zara, I think you could believe me. That's not bad at all. It's slightly lighter than the Zara one. To be expected, it's more affordable. However, I'm not mad at that at all. I actually think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna try and get back. Ooh, tripping over shoes. I really like that, guys. Let me know what you think. I think that's quite good. Decent. Anyway, I've got a film with this, but I've got another jacket to show you from them. I think fair play, that's pretty good. So another bomber jacket is this khaki green one, and I thought it was very similar to, let me go and get it. So this is my khaki bomber jacket from Zara. Now obviously I know this is a little bit different because it's a little bit more formal, it's got the collar, but this could be a pretty good dupe. Let's try it. So I also got this in a UK size 10, because I think sometimes with Boohoo or any like more affordable brands, sometimes when they say they're oversized, they're actually not. Oh, again, the sleeves feel nice. They feel nice and oversized putting it on. Again, it's lighter than the Zara one. Oh, has it got pockets? It's not got pockets. That's a shame. I wish it had a pocket. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a thin material. This is very much a spring, maybe even summer, considering how the weather is here, jacket. But that is not bad at all. In fact, I actually think that's quite nice. I love the colour khaki of it. That's not bad, is it? Not bad, pretty impressed. So there we go, 2 Zara dupes for jackets that have gone out of stock. Boohoo. So as I said, I'm doing a video styling maxi skirts. So they have sent me a couple of their maxi skirts as well. So this is what I'm styling up, this is it. It looks like my mango one. However, the only thing I'm not particularly impressed with, now I'm looking at it, is the front. I'm not a fan of this. It looks like someone's literally kind of got some scissors and just cut up there. Can you see what I mean? It's a bit here, it's a bit jagged. Oh, don't mind my nail, guys. I've lost one. See, it's a bit jaggedy. And it is maxi skirt. This is floor length on me. It is long. And then they also sent me to style up this white skirt, which doesn't have a slit up the middle. It actually has a slit up the back. This one is actually much better. This one doesn't look like it's been cut with scissors. It's actually got a proper hem on the split at the back, and then the front is just long all the way down. I actually really like this. I actually think that's really decent. I like that they've used like a tan stitching on it as well. Just makes it look a little bit more on trend. I really like this one. I'm not going to try it on. I don't want to risk getting anything dirty, because I do need to film with these. But I don't think that's bad at all. Not bad. So work finished for the day. I have sent off all my edited bits and bobs. And I'm actually waiting for Andy to hurry up and finish because we have been loving Married at First Sight Australia. Like, cannot get enough of it. And it's not really a series that I've ever really got hooked on like this before. It's got me in its clutches. I can't get enough. I love it. So I'm waiting for him to come in so that we can watch this. But anyway, I'm sorry if this vlog has been slightly sporadic and probably I've not filmed on as many days as I usually would. It's honestly just been such a busy one. I've been training with Flickr every day this week, ready for our first event. So that's been taking up more of my time, and yeah, I've had so much random stuff to have to get in order. I'm really glad my London meetings were rescheduled because I don't know how I would have fit everything in. But anyway, I'm going to leave this vlog here. I'm not sure how long this vlog's going to be, but I hope you've enjoyed it anyway, guys. Next week, I am definitely going down to London, and yeah, I'll give you a little debrief and let you know how our event went on the weekend, although, as I said, you'll probably already know by now. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.